What's up, guys? It's DoubleWinning, and we've got some League of Legends Darius versus Urgot in the top lane. In this match, I'm going to show you how to beat Urgot as Darius, what to build on Darius, and how to snowball your lead so you can win more ranked games as Darius. If you like this kind of content, be sure to drop a like and let me know what matchups you struggle with as Darius. What runes should you take on Darius? I take Conqueror with Resolve secondary this match with Unflinching and Conditioning. I opted to go for Resolve over Sorcery this game because I felt I wouldn't have a problem catching up to Urgot, and the extra tankiness would be very useful against Ashe, Syndra, and Twitch. Unflinching is also really nice against lots of CC if you can keep your health low while not dying. It works really great with Death's Dance. The key to laning against Urgot is minimizing the amount of poke you take, playing around cooldowns, and making sure you're always paying attention to when you can all in. If you really struggle against poke, you can take Second Wind, but I suggest just getting a little more practice avoiding damage, as conditioning just scales way better. You really should only need Doran's shield for your sustain. Since I have Ghost Flash, I can trade one for his, and then use the other before his comes back from cooldown. I had to play this lane a little bit safer than usual because they had a Twitch jungle. If you're winning a lane and you're pushed up and suddenly an odd opportunity appears, make sure you've got an idea where the jungler is because you could just be getting baited. Darius can 1v2, but you have to be in firm control of the lane so that you can outplay with your summoners and your Q heal. So in the beginning, try to get a feel for what kind of laner you're against. Does he poke hard and play aggressive? Try to have him take minion aggro to maximize your trades. Is he really passive? Try to make him miss minion gold and experience. Make sure you pay attention to those early scuttle crab bites, wards in their jungle, or even just their mid laner moving upwards. It can create opportunities like you see in this clip. Both Urgot and I go to respond, but our mid lane has priority. Urgot is low on health and he puts himself in a bad spot, so I gotta take his flash for free. And now he's about to learn I didn't flash, and he's real greedy. What's up, son? What's up, son? How you doing? Now I'm out. Let's go. Once I've established a lead, it's time to put our foot on the gas and not let Urgot get back into the game. We want to absorb pressure from the rest of the map, get kills, and then transfer that around the map with our Ghost and our Flash. I know I hit him there. You're dead, son. You'll notice even though I'm much stronger than this Urgot, I'm not playing reckless and giving him opportunities to come back. I ward up, I let the wave push to me, and then I go in for a trade before setting up a freeze, which I hold for a few minutes, growing my lead even more. A little tip when you're freezing, walk in and out using your Phage Rage passive to get little speed ups to potentially catch the enemy laner. Keeps them on their toes, and sometimes you can get them to miss creeps and sometimes even creep experience. Constantly give them chances to screw up so you can take advantage. If you just stand there, the game can just get away from you while you build a nice 20 CS lead and your team feeds 20 kills. Another big thing to win as Darius top is you need to look for roaming opportunities. In lower elo, you have to dominate your lane and spread your influence over the map. Sometimes this means farming all of their jungle, killing their jungler, taking big objectives, or ganking their mid laner. Do something other than just win your lane alone on an island to improve your chances of winning. Now with Urgot on the tower, I have 10 plus minions and he makes the big mistake of attacking me. So with my pissed off minions firing away at Urgot and my double summoners and ultimate up, I know it's time to pull the trigger and secure another notch in my lead. In this particular instance, my roam didn't work because the pink ward exposed me, but you need to give yourself chances to make plays. It's not always going to work, that's why you have to try to give yourself as many opportunities as possible. Note that I had wave pushing, so there wasn't much downside to me at least checking if it was possible. I helped my jungler take the Rift Herald. This is important because they have Twitch jungle and their mid and top lane are missing, so we need to have strength in numbers. Plus, if you help, sometimes they'll let you take the Rift Herald. Now that's double winning. About to ghost in on this Syndra here. I could have saved this Xerath from dying if I didn't screw up my combo. I also couldn't ward the bush because I had Herald, so maybe I spoke too soon. I accidentally used my W too soon, so I didn't get a true auto attack W reset. Yes, even Darius has some mechanics. Should you use Rift Herald on a tier 1 tower? Normally I'd say you want to get the best Herald you can, but when plates are about to fall and you want to greed for gold so you can carry, I say go for it. Give me the gold, Shelly! Plus, that's first tower for my team, and now I'll be more free to roam around and influence the game, which, like I said before, is incredibly important when you build a large lead in the top lane. Again, I'm trying to constantly pressure mid lane, jungle, any opportunity I have to do some damage. And with the wards placed earlier, I spy with my little eye an Urgot with a need to feed. There we go. Now this is probably more familiar to you guys. Team starts to die, I see the TP coming from Syndra, so I book my Merc Treads a ticket down the river to try and flank. I've got Ghost, I've got Flash, I've got Ultimate, I'm ready to party. Ghosting. We're going in, we're going in. You dead. You dead, son. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'm strong. I've got a bounty and I have no summoners, and it looks like my team is looking for team deathmatch. I decide to swing up top, grab tower, and ping my team not to fight. Care. I'm gonna take this top tower real quick. Don't fight. Please. Please. Please don't fight. Okay, we've got some pretty good macro this game, but it wouldn't be a low elo game without a little throwing, wouldn't it? I see that we have all 5 of us, and I'm feeling pretty strong, so I decide to make a call for dragon, and it doesn't quite go as planned. So we walk our way in, sweeping for vision, and I didn't notice my team splitting off and separating. At this point, I should have backed off or pinged them to join, since it was our 80 carry and mid lane damage that decided he just didn't want to be with the team. Seriously, look at our Lucian and Xerath. Come on, buddy boys. Shit, 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 shit. Damn it. Oh, oh. Blitzcrank, Blitzcrank. The crank, the rip to crank. Oh. Oh, they're going, they're going. I'm running, I'm running. Gotcha. I got Flash up here pretty soon. Hey, let's go. Now with 2 down, mid tower taken, it's time to Baron. I ping the crap out of it, so hopefully Lucian can come help out. I found in my experience, you have to force your team to help with Baron. Never assume they know it's the right call. They don't. You have no idea how many 35+ minute games I've had because the team doesn't know how to push a tempo lead and instead just feels that the 70 extra gold from a jungle camp is going to make the big difference when you're up 5,000 gold at 24 minutes. We should be able to get this pretty fast. We got Graves, Lucian, you know? Focus on it, focus on it. Go. And get the hell out of dodge. Good job, team. Now with Baron buff, Lucian has taken upon himself to be the split pusher, and honestly, I don't really care. Usually a bad plan that has the whole team working together is better than a good plan that nobody executes. But it doesn't take long for that idea to quickly start to crumble. While sieging, our Lucian gets popped by Syndra and the fight breaks out. Ooh, I live! Alright, let's go. Whew, scary stuff. Now again, I don't want to get too greedy, and I see that dragon is spawning, so we back off before we take inhibitor so we can go secure ocean dragon. Don't overplay your leads. League has so many rubber band with bounty and long death timers that you can't afford to give up much once you're building a lead. There we go. Okay, we've got mid inhib exposed, dragon and baron are down, and I'm incredibly strong. Time to win the game with a tried but true classic strategy. 4 top, 0 mid, and a strong split push bottom. Match your push, and one of 2 things will generally happen. They either force a 5v4, in which the split pusher gets to flank or just take their base while your team disengages, or they send 2 or more for the split pusher, and then you disengage while the rest of your team either forces a fight or takes the base. Okay, I'm just waiting here. It's simple, it works. Do it more often, guys. But unfortunately, my team didn't get the memo. But a problem I see a lot, and I'm a victim of this as well, is when a split pusher will just push in with no regard for their team's positioning, get caught out screaming, "Why aren't you all taking the objectives on the map? I dragged all of them here." Instead, just try your best to be patient with your slow decision-making teammates and gently remind them with tons of question marks and pings so they get their brains together so you can win the game. Okay, now we're talking. Team is applying pressure and I'm free to push. As long as they don't force a bad fight, or at the very least until I'm in position, that way I can trade towers if they get like 5-man flashed on. We come ahead at this. They're coming for me. Good job. See, the moment they got into lane, look how easy it is. People don't realize. They're like, oh, I need to farm more. It's like, we have an advantage. Let's press it. It's all you need to do. It's so easy. They don't know how to respond. They want to TDM. They want to TDM with no waves push. That's how the game works out. Shit. And to close out this game, we're going to go ahead and take Baron while we have 2 inhibs taken. If you guys enjoyed the video, it really means so much to me if you liked and commented your favorite part of the video. Click that little notification bell so you can see when I upload next. I'll let the live commentary from the game close us out. I really think you're going to enjoy the ending. I'm just forcing it. It's the only way to make your team do something. Just make them realize that you're either just gonna die soloing it, or they're gonna help you. Go. How close am I to Death Dance? 300. There we go. And we end the game. Game over. It's okay. Doesn't matter. We got Sterix. And that's it, baby. Just don't die here, Nick. Don't die. You have 1 death. Keep that S ranking. GG. Let's go. Woo. I was a little worried about that game, but I think pretty clean, I'll give it to the crank. It feels like he was following me whenever I would go to places. S-, come on, Riot, come on. I guess it's my weak farm, but I was just trying to push waves, you know? Oh, 3 honor. I don't get the 4th, though.